to get back to the Kyle Whittingham statement, this is this is really good stuff, because Kyle Whittingham can take any news conference, especially in the off season at some point during spring camp or at whatever point, to address NIL and his concerns about NIL. Every coach in America has concerns about NIL. I get it. But yeah, to make that the narrative or the description of Lincoln Riley, to base it around NIL, he's basically saying that as we have heard depicted by the Lane Kiffins of the world against, let's say, the Jimbo Fishers of the world, that when you coach at certain schools like little old Utah or little old Ole Miss, there is no way, like, if that big bad USC team wins, well, has nothing to do with actual legitimate recruiting, or doesn't have anything to do with talent or player development. Coaching during games, it has everything to do with money, and they just have too much money to overcome. Therefore, we have a built-in excuse to lose to a USC.
Absolutely. He is planting the seeds. He's trying to shape the mentality for his team heading into the game. There's no question about it. And he's trying to give his team a rallying point because it just lost to UCLA. So, like, his players are down. His players need a boost. His players need something to say, hey, let's get it back up. Let's rally around the flag. Like, this is our season on the line. He's trying to give his team a clear rallying point and shape the psychology. So, like, it's actually pretty smart coming from where he's coming from. But obviously, from a USC perspective, with what we heard from Pat Narduzzi, about Jordan Addison and just, we're just buying players and just throwing money at them. And, none of those reports around the Addison transfer recruitment, were substantiated. So, it is a touchy subject at USC. It should be. And it also conveys the idea that, Lincoln Riley just, is able to throw dollars at players, and that's why he's good. I mean, are you looking at what Alex Grinch is doing with this defense? No one saw this coming. No one predicted it. Like, the cultural transformation, like, that is the way in which Lincoln Riley and Alex Grinch have, just exceeded expectations dramatically. People thought that you can't change this Clay Helton culture in 1 year. Just too much mess, too much uncertainty. It was wafer thin, like a Swedish silver dollar pancake. No, there was a lot more there that Lincoln Riley and Alex Grinch could work with. Their ability to change a culture and a defense that still hasn't allowed 30 points. We're 6 games through the season. We're halfway home, and USC still hasn't allowed 30 points in any game. That's a spectacular achievement. You have to put Alex Grinch right up there with Illinois defensive coordinator Ryan Walters as the leaders. Those are the 2 leaders for the Broyles Award, the best assistant coach, generally coordinator in college football. It's Grinch or Walters right now. Those have to be the top 2 guys. No 2 men, no 2 coordinators or assistants have done better jobs on a national scale than those 2.